to order. It is 4:31 and today's date is Tuesday, June the 23rd, 2026. And the time is 4:31. So the first item is to establish a quorum, please, Ms. Ana?
Yes, ma'am. Mayor Nori Garza.
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem Ruben Plata.
Present.
Councilwoman Jessica Ortega.
Present.
Councilwoman Marissa Gerlach.
Present.
Councilman Alberto Vela.
Present.
Mayor, we've established quorum.
Okay, the next item is invocation and pledge of allegiance. Please stand.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for the many blessings you have bestowed upon our nation, our state, and our community. As we prepare to celebrate the 250th anniversary of our nation's founding, we reflect on the sacrifices, courage, and vision of those who came before us and helped secure the freedoms we enjoy today. Guide this City Council as we conduct the business of our community. Grant us wisdom in our decisions, integrity in our actions, and a spirit of unity and service for the benefit of all of our residents. In your name we pray. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Next item is conflicts of interest that might have been
No, ma'am.
submitted.
None
Nothing?
have been filed.
Okay, we're going to move on to presentations, and the first one is a presentation and recognition of our Leadership Mission Class 42.
Alrighty. Good afternoon, Mayor, Council, City Managers. Candice Rodriguez. I proudly serve on the Leadership Mission Board of Directors. I'm the historian, and behind me I have some of our Class 42 graduates with us today, and so I'll be reading a little bit of a recap of the amazing year that we had here in Leadership Mission. So Leadership Mission Class 42 has concluded an extraordinary 9-month journey with the graduation of 16 dedicated community leaders committed to making a lasting impact in the City of Mission. Throughout the program, Class 42 has exemplified servant leadership by contributing more than 300 volunteer hours and raising over $13,000 for their class project benefiting the Mission Recycling Center, which, as we all know, suffered a devastating fire in November of 2025. Their efforts not only supported an important community resource, but also showcased the power of collaboration and service. In addition to the accomplishments of Class 42, the Leadership Mission Board of Directors contributed over $4,800 to local organizations, including the Boys and Girls Club of Mission, the Mission Animal Shelter, American Legion District 15, and the Mission Resource Center as well. The success of Leadership Mission would not be possible without the continued support of the City of Mission, Mayor, the City Councils, and all of the City Managers, and the Mission Economic Development Corporation, whose partnerships help cultivate future leaders and strengthen our community. For 42 years, Leadership Mission has been dedicated to developing leaders who serve with both purpose and passion. Class 42 has added an extraordinary chapter to that legacy, helping elevate the visibility and impact of the program throughout their commitment and community service. As members of the Leadership Mission Board of Directors, we are so incredibly proud of these 16 graduates and all they have accomplished throughout their journey. Their leadership and dedication truly embody the mission of our organization, and we are so excited for the future of Leadership Mission as we continue to build on 42 years of service, community impact, and leadership. Yes.
Thank you.
Mayor, Council, I'm sorry, Jose Trevino, I'm the Sergeant of Arms for the board. So I was pretty much in tracking all their volunteer hours. So volunteer hours for the class was over 200 hours throughout the City of Mission, and really we focused on the City of Mission. So when we talk about Leadership Mission, we keep everything within the City of Mission, and we're proud of it. They did an outstanding job just bringing to us the hours they did throughout the year, throughout the whole 9-month class. So we're very proud of it. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Council. It's always a pleasure to be here representing a great organization. Leadership Mission, coming into this organization, I didn't really know what to expect. I had heard some good things. I had heard that there's a great alumni network within the city. And I said, coming in and said, we're going to do big things in Mission. With Leadership Mission, we're going to think big. We're going to execute even bigger. And that's what we did. We weren't scared to swing big and go after it. And I think having a big goal attracts the right people to step up and go out there and make things happen. And by establishing that goal, everybody united as a group, and you saw just the synergy between our group was just so amazing. I could honestly say it's just one of the best experiences that I've been a part of, and I can't wait to what Class 43 and Class 44 do based on where we've set the bar for Class 42. So thank you guys very much.
Good afternoon, Mayor and council members. Thank you so much for this opportunity, for bringing us together as a class. We were 16 individuals, and by the time we ended our 9 months, we were one family together, united to support Mission. So thank you all for supporting us and our endeavors, and we look forward to continuing to interact with you, with the community, and making Mission better.
Thank you.
I know y'all hear enough from me all the time, so I'll keep it brief. Really, all I wanted to express is my extreme gratitude to Mayor and City Council and our interim city managers for the incredible amount of support, encouragement that you've given us throughout the year. Nothing that we achieved this year would have been without you. And we're so eternally grateful, and we're looking forward to doing even more this year with an incredible board that we will be electing on Saturday. And we're already beginning recruitment for Class 43. So if you have any people that you think would be a great fit, please send them our way. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you. And you all did an amazing job this year. I'm very, very proud of each and every one of you guys. You did very, very well. So thank you so much. Can we go down for a picture, or do y'all want to come up for a picture? You went up? Okay, let's.
Switch Candace and Tony come over here so you can be in the middle of the class?
Yes, Tony, you need to be over here.
Yes.
Come on, Tony.
I'll switch you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. The next presentation, I believe, is going to be made by some future leaders. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, and we're excited to have today.
Mayor and members of the City Council, at this time we would like to invite our outstanding students from Mission CISD to the podium. As they make their way right here to the podium, we are pleased to recognize the outstanding group of excellent students from Mission CISD who recently participated in the Bright Minds Expo. As part of the Expo, My Impact Community Challenge, several students were encouraged to develop and complete a community service project that would make a positive difference in their community. The students behind me took the challenge to heart by creating their own project idea, seeing it through to completion, and presenting the results and their efforts. Their dedication, creativity, leadership, and commitment to serving others exemplify the very best of Mission and our community's youth. This initiative was organized through the leadership of Mission CISD's Social Studies Coordinator, Mrs. Judy Rodriguez. Rodriguez helped provide students with an opportunity to turn their ideas into action. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in congratulating the students behind me, and they will explain a little bit of their work and the positive impact it has had in our community.
Good afternoon, Mayor, City Council members, and guests. My name is Cecilia Lopez, and I'm the social studies teacher that helped the students. I assigned them the assignment, and they came up with their idea. So on behalf of Mission High School, we just want to congratulate them, and we wanted to share their success on our Bright Minds Community Impact Project. They called it the Canal Cleanup Community Service Project. Our students volunteered their time and energy to help improve the cleanliness and appearance of our community's waterways. They demonstrated their commitment to the environmental stewardship and civic responsibility. Through this project, students not only helped create a cleaner Mission, but also gained a deeper appreciation for the importance of community service in protecting our local environment. We thank the City of Mission for supporting the opportunities and allowing our students to make a positive impact in our community.
Good afternoon. Do you all mind if I speak Spanish?
Go ahead.
No? Oh, ok, gracias. Es que es mi primera lengua, el español. Okay. Pues estoy muy orgulloso de esto que hicimos. Se puede decir que no fue algo fácil, pero tampoco muy difícil. Es una decisión, es una acción que cualquiera podría hacer, pero no cualquiera lo hizo, ¿verdad? Entonces, esto lo que hicimos fue que limpiamos un canal. Tal vez no fue mucho, pero tuvimos la iniciativa de hacerlo porque nosotros pensamos que la ciudad de Mission es una ciudad muy, muy hermosa, muchos árboles, mucho zacate, y es inaceptable este tipo de cosas. Tenemos aquí algunas fotos de los objetos que encontramos allá adentro y no lo pudimos creer, ¿verdad? Y pues decidimos sacarlos y poner nuestro granito de arena, y lo vamos a seguir haciendo las veces que sea necesario. Vamos a hacer lo que las demás personas no están dispuestas a hacer, y está bien porque todos tienen sus cosas que hacer, ¿verdad? Cada quien tiene su trabajo, su estrés, sus hijos, sus familias. Nosotros estamos jóvenes y estamos dispuestos a seguirlo haciendo.
Buenas tardes. Lo voy a hablar en español porque también es mi primera lengua. Ay, perdóneme.
Okay.
Mucho gusto, yo soy Jesús Barrones. Yo estuve con mis compañeros en este proyecto de Clínica No. No fui el que dio la idea, pero yo fui el que escuchó de la maestra. Nosotros teníamos otro amigo con nosotros. El team principal éramos él y yo y otro compañero de nosotros. Pero el problema que hubo aquí es que nuestro compañero era muy irresponsable. No, era muy irresponsable, la verdad. Aquí el lema que nosotros queremos es que vamos a seguir haciendo este tipo de como servicio para la comunidad, pero también queremos como gente que sea responsable, que nos ayude. No queremos cantidad, queremos calidad, ¿me entiende? Como podemos ver aquí en la foto, le puedo observar que él está aquí ¿Sí lo ven? ¿Se alcanza a ver, verdad? Si logran ver. Él, pásalo. Ahí pueden observar él nos ayudó mucho, la verdad, pero como les explico, por él casi no pudimos entregar ese proyecto porque nosotros le dimos la responsabilidad de que él lo tuviera en su casa, que lo tuviera en su casa. Ay, perdón, es que está chaparrito, estamos igual. Ahí va, y pues, como les decía, por ese compañero nosotros le dimos la responsabilidad de que nos guardara el proyecto, que el proyecto lo tenemos que presentar el otro día y él lo tenía en su casa y al último nos salió que lo había olvidado, que no sé qué, y pues casi perdemos la oportunidad de ganar el concurso y así, pues por eso vengo diciendo que ocupamos gente que sí sea responsable con lo que va a decir, ¿verdad? Y pues por eso hoy, pues muchas gracias a todos por escucharme. Gracias.
Thank you.
Perdón, ¿qué sacaron del canal? What did you get out of the canal?
Como podemos ver, otra vez, podemos ver, sacamos algo que nosotros pensamos que iba a sacar como basurita que se vuela como botellas, como papeles o así, pero como podrá ver, sacamos un colchón, colchón del canal.
¿Y cómo lo sacaron? How did you get it out?
Como podemos ver aquí al muchacho que lo tuvimos que colgar de las patas para que se metiera. Luego un compañero se tuvo que quitar el cinto para poder ponerlo y hacerle como cuerda y nos subimos. También encontramos ahí un tanque de gasolina, que ese también fue más difícil porque estaba lleno de agua, estaba bien pesado. Aquí mi compañero y el otro compañero que le digo que fuimos responsables, también se la rifaron, lo agarramos de las patas, se quitó el cinto también. Se lo metió por un hoyo y ya también lo subimos, pero ya le íbamos a subir y se rompe el cinto y se fue otra vez el tanque. Tuvimos que quitarle el cinto a él, lo volvimos a poner y ya se aguantó y lo subimos. Y ya.
And what did you do with the trash? ¿Qué hiciste con la basura?
La pusimos cerca de la orilla para que la ciudad fuera a recogerla. Y pues sí la recogió. Sí la recogió. Nada más que la tuvimos que mover más para acá porque lo habíamos puesto al lado de una casa. Pero la señora nos dijo que pues no la quería ir porque hacía mal que se viera su casa y así. La tuvimos que mover un poquito más para la esquina y ahí la dejamos. Es todo lo que hicimos, es todo lo que sacamos. Muchas gracias por escucharme.
I just wanted to add, this was the first prize group. They won first prize for our community impact project. But we had other projects as well, and we're very proud of these students because they went and took the self-initiative of going out and seeing a problem in the community and trying to fix that problem. But we had students donate money, donate things for our local orphanage. We had students donate things for our child advocacy center here in Mission. We had them donate to the animal shelter. We had a lot of different little projects but these were the ones that won first prize, and we kind of want to highlight them. And we're just very proud of them that they just took that initiative and followed through. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Me gustaría agregar una conclusión porque la verdad todo fue muy revuelto. La conclusión es que vimos el problema, se puede decir que lo planeamos y al mismo tiempo no, porque llegamos con lo más básico, bolsas, garritas así del $1, y cuando llegamos fue otra cosa diferente, ¿verdad? Entonces, esto nos ayudó a desarrollar nuestra critical thinking, ¿verdad? ¿Qué vamos a hacer en el momento? ¿Qué vamos a hacer cuando estamos ahí? No nos vamos a decir, ¿sabes qué? Vámonos. No, ¿verdad? Nos quedamos ahí, sacamos el colchón como pudimos y lo hicimos, ¿verdad? Saliendo del trabajo. Nosotros no llegamos en la mañana descansaditos, no, ya venimos de trabajar, con el calor, literal, hasta se llevó unos lonches ahí, nos comimos una botellita de agua ahí con todo. Y nos divertimos haciéndolo, como buenas personas, ¿verdad? Como buena gente, ¿verdad? Y pues queremos dejar esto también como una huella y una motivación para las nuevas generaciones, porque las nuevas generaciones de ahora, personalmente, ¿verdad? Y para nosotros, la verdad, gracias mucho al país, y pues queremos que también lo tomen como una motivación y como una imagen a seguir, ¿verdad? Y como se lo menciono, no esperamos nada a cambio, ¿verdad? Nada más nosotros lo queremos seguir haciendo, no queremos la ayuda de nadie más. Si nos quieren ayudar, bienvenido sea, ¿verdad? Pero no lo exigimos, nosotros lo queremos hacer por nosotros y por la ciudad, y es para todos al fin de cabo, ¿verdad?
Te vamos a regalar más cintos.
No, pues muchas gracias. Aquí traigo el mío, mire, aquí no traigo. Entonces, pues yo estoy muy agradecido con la ciudad, ¿verdad? Muy bonita, y pues la ciudad nos brinda muchos costos y muchas ayudas, ¿verdad? En la escuela, todo perfecto, ¿va? Y nosotros vamos a regresarle ese favor a la comunidad, ¿verdad? Y esto es lo que decir, y pues muchas gracias también pues, por el cheque, ¿verdad? Bueno, y pues ya gracias, me despido. Joseph Soto, cuando quieran, ahí me echo una llamadita.
Mayor, if I could say something, I love hearing stories like this. I think that I just thought of an idea, and maybe the mayor and the council will agree with me, but I think it's a phenomenal idea to even have our youth in our community participate and keep Mission beautiful, because I feel that you all initiated such a great project, and I'm sure there's more canals that need service like yourself to help out, and we have adults that are in our organization right now that is doing just that for our community. And we'd love to have young men and women like yourself to join that group. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think we should have us down so that we can get
Yes, their presentations, yes. Okay, the next item on our agenda is a report from Greater Mission Chamber.
Hi. Good afternoon, Mayor, Council, and our city managers. We have a lot of wonderful activity. My name is Vanessa Nicole Hernandez, and I'm with the Greater Mission Chamber of Commerce. I'm the Vice President of Membership Development and Advocacy. I'm here on behalf of our team. At the Greater Mission Chamber of Commerce, we advocate for tourism and we support local business throughout promotion, education, and networking opportunities. I'm going to go ahead and give some recap highlights. We helped celebrate the groundbreaking for Don Pepe's on Sherry. We did this in collaboration with our partners at the MDC and at the city, so it was a great celebration. We also did a grand opening for Candlewood Suites and Avid Hotel, and we also celebrated the grand opening of Style Swap Boutique. Another recap from this month, we recently donated from our golf tournament. We were able to make a contribution to our local school districts. We donated $2,500 to each of the schools, to Mission CISD and Sharyland ISD. A portion of the golf tournament proceeds help these school districts in the areas of most need. Another recap is we did have a member mixer for our members. This is in alignment with our strategic partnerships, we did a joint membership mixer with the RGV Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And coming up for our members, our next seminar is with our partners at the SBDC. It is Insurance 101 for small business owners. This is a free webinar happening tomorrow, June 24th at 2 p.m. We also invite our members and we invite everybody in the community to join us for the grand opening and ribbon cutting for Buffalo Wild Wings Go. That will take place on Thursday, July 9th from 4 to 5 p.m. We also encourage our community members to come and join us to our GMCC Open House Member Mixer. That'll be taking place at the Chamber on Thursday, July 23rd from 5 to 7 p.m. We also have another grand opening for our newest member, which is Monarch Learning Academy. This grand opening will be taking place on Friday, July 31st from 4 to 6 p.m. We're also proud to announce our Buenas Tardes luncheon. The lineup this year for our August luncheon will be Byron J. Lewis, the CEO of Edwards Abstract and Title Company. We also have Elizabeth Chavez, the Vice President of Junior Supermarket, and Isaac Daniel Smith, the co-owner of Matt's Building Materials. Sponsorships are now open. We have individual tickets, half tables, full tables, and feel free to give us a call for more information. Also want to announce that we recently had 12 new members sign up this month. You'll see there we had Monarch Learning Academy, South Texas Accident and Injury, The Crossing at Benson Palms, Style Swap Boutique, Signs and Prints, Buffalo Wild Wings Go, Everon Solutions, PTT Financial, Seaman and Garcia Accounting, Las Misiones Apartments, Don Pepe's on Sherry, and Hot Works on Sherry. Also, we want to let all of our members know that there is an opportunity to be a part of our upcoming annual business awards. We are currently seeking nominations, so please help us encourage our business community to apply. The deadline is August 31st. We're also taking board nominations at this time, and the deadline for that is July 6th, and we have more information on our website under the forms section. In addition to our efforts and in alignment with the industry standards, and also in alignment with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and accreditation standards, our recently accredited chamber had the opportunity to improve its government affairs program, and we just did that. We recently visited Washington, D.C., and we advocated for our small business communities. We advocated on access to water and establishing groundwater conservation district, grant opportunities for our city. Also, any way that we can improve the quality of life for our community, workforce priorities, healthcare protection, and more. We visited with the Office of Senator Ted Cruz, Congressman Henry Cuellar, the Office of Senator John Cornyn, and Vicente Gonzalez. We also mailed out recently our calendar events. Just to recap, those are the events that we have coming up, and I'll leave you guys with some of those in just a moment. And if you're not yet following us, we do encourage you all to follow us online. All right, and that concludes my presentation.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, the next item is our departmental reports. Those were in our packets. Are there any comments or motion?
Mayor, I move to approve the reports as presented to us.
Second. There's a motion and a second to accept the departmental reports as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. The next item is citizens' participation. Ms. Ana?
There was none.
There was none. Okay. Next item is our announcements. JP?
Hi, Mary. Yes, I have a couple of announcements. So, in the spirit of our 250-year birthday celebration of the United States, we are throwing an event, Stars, Stripes, and Smiles, for the 4th of July Festival on Thursday, July 2nd, from 6:30 to 9 p.m. at our Lions Park. Also, we still continue having our sand distribution every Saturday during hurricane season from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the location over there on 15th Street and Perkins Avenue next to our recycling center. And just to remind the public that we'll be closed on Friday, July 3rd, in observance of our Independence Day. But nonetheless, our trash and brush will be on regular schedules, and also we'll have skeleton crews readily available through our public works.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Andy?
Nothing on my end. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay. Ms. Jess?
No, I'm good, thank you, Mayor. It was truly inspiring. We had some fantastic presentations, and to see not only Leadership Mission, but the youth that came forward today, those are our future leaders, and as long as we continue to foster and grow them, that's just fantastic. I'm just beyond ecstatic for what they did for our community. So I know they already left, but a huge thank you to them and their teachers and their parents. Thank you.
Thank you.
No comment.
No comment, okay. I don't have any comments either, so we'll move on to the next item. I'm actually gonna move things around a little bit due to scheduling. I'm going to go into executive session at this time, so may I have a motion to do so?
I so move.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to go into executive session. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Reconvene. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Okay, so we will go ahead and take action on the executive session items. Item number 1.
Mayor, I move to approve as discussed in executive session.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to move forward as discussed in executive session. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. On item number 2,
Mayor, I move to approve as discussed in executive session.
Second.
there's a motion and a second to move forward as discussed in executive session for item number 2. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. And item number 3.
Yes, no. Number 3?
On executive session? The property?
Oh, I'll make a
Yes.
motion to approve.
Second.
Yes, there's a motion and a second to move forward regarding the real estate property at 1733 The Lobo Drive. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. All right,
Her number.
thank you. Okay, we're gonna move on to public hearing, and the first item is the public hearing and consideration for proposed CDBG annual action plan FY 26-27.
Yes, good evening, Mayor, City Council, City Managers. Thank you, Mayor. Item number 6 is a public hearing regarding the consideration of proposed CDBG annual action plan for FY 26-27. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, requires local jurisdictions to prepare and submit an annual action plan in order to receive federal funds through the Community Development Block Grant, or CDBG. The annual action plan describes the activities that will be undertaken with CDBG funds in furtherance of the objectives set forth in the Consolidated Plan 2023-2027. A draft of this document is available at the Community Development Office and the city's official website. In accordance with the Citizen Participation Plan, the Citizens Advisory Committee made their recommendations for the annual action plan during a meeting held on May 27, 2026. A notice of public hearing was published in the Progress Times on June 5th, 26, which announced 2 public hearings and a 30-day public comment period to solicit input on the proposed project for the annual action plan FY 26-27. The 2026 CDBG allocations is $889,523, with additional program income of $102,637 with 67 cents, and reprogramming of funds from FY 25-26 in the amount of $751.38 for a grand total of $992,912 with 5 cents available for the FY 26-27 CDBG year. The purpose of this public hearing is to solicit public comments on the recommended funding allocations. The department will accept comments through the end of the comment period, being July 7th of 2026. So at this time, Mayor, again, this is just open to the public to solicit comments.
All right, so at this time, would anyone like to comment in reference to the proposed action plan for CDBG? Okay, there being none, we'll just move on to the next item. Okay, thank you. The next item is also public hearing, and these are the plan and zoning recommendations. And the first item is a
Rezoning.
rezoning.
Mayor, City Council, good evening. The first item is a rezoning. Well, this one is a downzoning from general business district to duplex, fourplex district. This is at Lot 1, Block 230, original town site, and it's at the southeast corner of 15th Street and Dunlap. So as you can see, that whole block is zone commercial, so this will be a downzoning to allow the construction of a duplex or a triplex. And as you can see, it's a vacant lot. You have commercial to the east, and it's mostly single-family homes to the north, south, and west. The lot photos of the property. No one showed up in opposition during the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting, and they recommended approval unanimously.
Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions for staff?
Mayor, I move to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the rezoning request as presented, and that would be ordinance number 5828. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Next item.
The next item is a conditional use permit for a portable building for used auto sales. This is at the northwest corner of Stewart Road and Expressway 83. He had a conditional use permit for the portable building, but the applicant let it expire, so that's why this is not a renewal. It's in the Pitayo Auto Sales, and they have a portable building, and that's the building right there. They have some landscaping. During the workshop, there was a discussion of making it a 2-year with no renewals. So the language in red is for your consideration to replace the number 1 at the top.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions for staff?
Mayor, I would like to approve, but I also would like to stress the importance that it's a 2-year and with no review option as per site.
Yeah, so we're going to replace, Ms. Anna, we're going to replace the number 1 with the language in red. I'll send it to you tomorrow.
Second.
Well, there's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as presented and with the changes. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5829. Next item.
It's a conditional use permit to allow the construction of a pool house at 1103 Travis Street. No encroachments on the setbacks or easements, and no opposition from the surrounding property owners. Floor plan, site plan, that's the house. So staff, Planning and Zoning recommended approval for life of the use because of the substantial investment.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Any questions for staff?
Mayor, I would like to make a motion to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as presented for 1103 Travis Street. That would be ordinance number 5830. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item.
It's a conditional use permit to allow the construction of a guest house. This one will be constructed with the house, so everything will be done at the same time. No encroachment on the setbacks or easements. No opposition from the surrounding property owners. This is in the Sherryland Plantation subdivision. So that's the site plan. We're gonna build the house and the guest house at the same time.
All right, is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions for staff?
Mayor, I move to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as requested for 2803 Grand Canal Drive. That would be ordinance number 5831. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item.
It's a conditional use permit to allow affordable building. This one is similar to the one that we had earlier. This one is east of Stewart Road on the north side of the expressway. It's for a proposed nursery business. They did some additional landscaping since it's a nursery. That's easy for them. This is the before and after. And like the other portable building, we're recommending to replace number 1 with the 2-year and no renewals.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions for staff?
I move to approve with the same conditions, changes, 2 years,
Second.
no
There-
renewal.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as presented and with the changes of the 2-year maximum. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5832. Next item.
This is a conditional use permit to allow the construction of a 40-foot cell tower. This is in the Wagon City South subdivision on the west side of Conway. The ordinance was amended recently to allow cell towers with a conditional use permit in residential properties. And so they're proposing it in the common area of the HOA. So that's where it will be installed. And that's the schematic of the proposed cell tower, being 40 feet in height. Letter from the HOA. Staff recommends approval for life of the use because of the substantial investment. I did get one email from a surrounding property owner like an hour ago asking for a delay because it's not, they're getting the notice, they're winter Texans, and so they asked, one person asked for a delay for this to be acted on in the fall when they come back.
Noted. Thank you. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Would you please state your name and address for the record?
Juan Cantu, I live at the 2609 Tack Drive, Unit 100 here in Mission. I am the president of the park right now. Back in March, we took a vote, and we had over 65% of the people there, which were required for us to be able to do what we have to do and get 65. We had 65 people there and voted for it, and for me to continue. Even though they went back home, they wanted me to continue doing, which was like another project I had. And I'm continuing to do it until it's done. So when they get back, they have everything they need. They've got their pool fixed, they're gonna have their internet fixed, and they're gonna set a set budget. So they won't have to pay any more than what they have to. So with that said, that's what I like to have it done. So when they come back, they have everything one, and this is for the majority of the people, not just for 1 or 2 people. It is for the majority. Okay, I hope you take that in consideration.
Yes, thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Are there any questions for staff?
Mayor, I move to approve, and there will be ordinance 5833.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as requested. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Next item.
It's a conditional use permit for a Par 5 golf lounge and for the sale of an on-site consumption of alcoholic beverages. This is at 1522 Expressway 83. This is at the southwest corner of Stewart and Expressway 83. It's in that commercial plaza there, in one of the suites. It's a small suite. It's a 7 maximum occupancy. They're having to add to the restrooms because they only had one unisex and their code requires one for each gender, so they're in the middle of doing that. No issues with the licensed security officer requirements, no opposition from the neighbors, no issues with all those conditions. Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to the request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions for staff?
I move to approve, Mayor.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the request as presented. And this would be, yes, the ordinance number 5834 and the wet zone ordinance would be 5835. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item.
This one is a renewal of a conditional use permit for a mobile food unit, which is Tony's Hot Dogs and More at the northeast corner of Mile 3 and Moorfield Road. And I asked him to do some new landscaping, and he did. And it's a modest business, but he's beginning to be successful. He's getting his clientele going, so he's becoming a successful business owner. And he's asking for a renewal.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to the request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Any questions?
I move to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit as requested for 2120 West Mile 3 Road, and that would be ordinance number 5836. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. And that concludes our public hearing. Thank you very much. Next items are our consent agenda, and those are items number 15 through 30.
I move to approve consent agenda items number 15 to 30.
There's a motion
Second.
and a second to approve the consent agenda as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. And there's no ordinance numbers or anything like that, right, Ms. Ana? Just to be sure, okay. All right, item number 31.
Item number 31 deals with the acceptance of the annual comprehensive financial report for the fiscal year ended September 30, 2025. I'd like to request for it to be tabled. We'll be holding that hearing this coming Friday.
I move to table the item, Mayor.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to table item number 31. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you.
Next item.
Thank you, Mayor. Item number 32 is seeking a discussion and possible action on matters related to the acceptance of a grant award for the FY25 Operation Stone Garden Program from the Office of the Governor in the amount of $300,000 with no match requirement and with respect to a budget amendment. This project would allow the police department to support overtime costs to increase patrol presence throughout the city and especially around the U.S.-Mexico border. With no match requirements, staff and city managers are recommending approval.
Okay. Any questions or discussion?
Mayor, I make a motion to approve the acceptance of the $300,000 grant with no match.
There's a motion
Second.
and a second to approve the acceptance of the grant for $300,000 and no match required. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item.
Thank you. Item number 33 is a discussion possible action on matters related to Resolution 2064, authorizing the submittal of a grant application to the Texas General Land Office for the Disaster Recovery Reallocation Program, or DRRP, in the amount of $2 million with a 10% cash match requirement to be paid from the 2025 CO bond. On May 12, 26, the City Mission received an invitation to submit a full application from its initial submission during the call for projects pertaining to the DRRP program. The project will support street improvements throughout Holland Avenue, which were identified as impacted during the 2018 flood event. The total project request is for $2 million and requires a 10% cash match, which equals $200,000 to be paid through the 2025 CO bond. This project would be between Business 83 and Frontage Road, and staff and city manager recommending approval.
Okay, are there any questions? Any discussion? Motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay,
Second.
there's a motion and a
Second.
second to approve the resolution number 2064. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item.
Thank you, Mayor. Item number 34 is discussion and possible action on matters related to Resolution 2065, authorizing the submittal of a grant application and approval of signatory designees to the Texas Water Development Board for the Water Supply and Infrastructure Grant Program in the amount not to exceed $21 million with no match requirement. The city is seeking authorization for the WSIG program, established the House Bill 500 of the 89th Texas Legislature, which provides a one-time opportunity for eligible government entities to receive 100% grant funding for water supply and water infrastructure projects. The city further designates mayor as the authorized official and appoints signatory authority designees as designated in the form TWDB 0201D. The city proposes to seek funding for improvements to its water treatment plant to enhance system reliability, operational efficiencies, and long-term water supply infrastructures. The total project request will not exceed the program ceiling of $21 million, and again, with no match requirements, staff and city manager are recommending approval.
Okay, are there any questions? Discussion?
Mayor, I make a motion to approve the submittal of the grant application as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve resolution number 2065 as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item.
I'm sorry, Mayor. I have a
Yes.
quick question. If we
Yes.
can, going back to item number 31, I know that we went ahead and tabled that motion. I have a question for the attorney. Is it possible for us to take no action because we already posted the agenda for the audit? I just don't want to confuse the grant authorities. They're going to be looking at our meeting for Friday, so I don't want the tabled motion to appear on a subsequent meeting. Is that something that we can do? Just take no action instead of tabling?
We can take no action if we want to go back to that item and just skip it as no action.
Yes, if that's possible.
Yes, we can probably just make a motion to go back to that item and then we just take no action.
All right, so we're going to go back to item number 31, and I'm going to request a amended motion. Motion would be to...
No, to take no action.
To take no action?
And then
Is
we
that a
just don't
motion?
take it. No, it wouldn't be a motion. So we would just go back, make an amended proposal to take no action, and then we take no action.
And that's it?
Yes.
So there will be no action on item number 31.
So not table, just no action.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, now we're on item 35.
If I can have the PowerPoint. So I added, in the resolution, I added the language for number 2 to be after 5 years. As discussed during the workshop, we had a meeting with the officials from the Killam Group yesterday. They still have concerns that 5 years is not enough. Perhaps this item should be tabled to wait for them to counter. I think Mr. Teclo would like to speak. I do have some graphics that show the big picture for the parking lot.
If you'll allow us to have a little discussion first, if that's okay?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, I think we would like to see this in a, and consider a 10-year option. Is that something that the council would be receptive?
Yeah, I would like for us to just go ahead and give them a 10. If they, for some reason, don't agree, they can come back, but I think they
Yes.
would expedite the process.
Yes.
So
Okay.
the resolution will be amended to say 10 years instead of 5 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would like to make a motion with a 10-year versus 5 as number 2, item number 2 on that particular resolution number.
Okay, there's a motion?
Second.
And a second to approve the resolution for an adjusted amount of time for 10 years instead of 5 years. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Mayor, that's resolution 2066. They didn't have, it
Oh.
says approval of the resolution.
Yes,
but
they didn't put the number. Okay, 20 what?
66.
66, okay, thank you. Next item.
Sorry. Item 36 calls for the discussion and possible action on matters related to the evaluation ranking of proposals received in response to requests for proposals 26-343-04-06, bond council services and authorization for the co-interim city manager to negotiate and execute a contract incident thereto. The city had received 6 proposals, of which 5 were responsive and qualified for evaluation. One proposal was deemed non-responsive for failure to submit all required documents. An evaluator can review and score the qualified proposals in accordance with the criteria established in the request for proposal. Based on the evaluation results, Cantu Hardin Montoya LLP received the highest overall ranking and was determined to be the most qualified firm to provide bond counsel services in the best interest of the city. Staff recommends that the city council authorize the co-interim city manager to negotiate and execute a contract with Cantu Hardin Montoya LLP, including any related documents incident thereto for the provision of council's services as needed by the city.
Okay, thank you. Any,
Mayor, I would like to make a motion to approve.
all right, there's a motion
Second.
and a second. To move forward with the bond council services as presented, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item.
Item 37 calls for the recommended council action required under Texas Code, Governmental Code 2254 for the city to provide a written statement and findings of the city's need for specialized contingent fees legal services. This statement documents the city's determination that specialized legal expertise is necessary and that such services cannot be adequately performed by city staff, attorney, or attorneys retained on an hourly basis. Approval of this item will authorize the required findings and documentation in compliance with state law.
Okay.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve item number 37 for legal services fees. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item.
Next item is recommendation for approval of awarding in the contract for delinquent tax collection services to Lineberger, Guggen, Blair, and Sampson LLP. Staff is requesting approval of a 2-year contract for tax collection services with Lineberger, Guggen, Blair, and Sampson LLP through May of 2028 under the same terms and conditions of the existing agreement. Approval of this contract will allow the collection of delinquent ad valorem taxes, penalties, and interest and related costs on behalf of the city in accordance with Texas tax code and other applicable laws and no cost to the city.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve contract for delinquent tax collections to Lineberger.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to move forward with the contract as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item.
Item 39 calls for discussion and possible actions on matters related to the presentation of unaudited financial statements for the month of May of 2026. I'd like to report that on the general fund, we've collected $3.4 million in revenues. Expenditures was at 4.25, which deals with an expenditures in excess of revenues of $810,000. On our enterprise funds, the utility fund collected $2.1 million, expended 1.3 with a net positive balance of $790,000. Our golf course collected $93,000 in revenues, spent $81, and we realized a net gain of $12,000. On solid waste, we collected $841,000 in revenues, spent $516 with a gain of $325,000. And the event center, There was $69,000 in revenue spent, 59 with a $10,000 net gain for the month of May. Presentation only.
All right, this is just a presentation. We don't need a motion?
No.
Is that correct? Okay, all right. Next item.
Good afternoon, Mayor and City Council. I come before you to present item 40, approval of interlocal cooperation agreement between the County of Hidalgo and City of Mission concerning certain improvements to the project development activities on the Los Ebanos Road from Interstate Highway 2 to Military Parkway. The City of Mission and Hidalgo County seek to cooperate in the development of Los Ebanos Road from IH2 to Military Parkway. The roadway has been functionally classified as a major collector by TxDOT and FHWA, with Hidalgo County serving as a fiduciary agent and project development lead. The estimated Phase 2 project development cost is $2,857,900 to be funded equally by the city and the county. The city's contribution are broken down in 3 different payments for every 6 months in a total of $1,428,950. Hidalgo County Commissioners Court approved the interlocal agreement on April 28th, 2026. Funding of the city's share will be paid from TERS bond proceeds. Staff and co-interim city managers recommend approval.
Okay. Any questions?
Mayor, I make a motion to approve the interlocal agreement as
Second.
presented.
There's a motion and a second to approve the interlocal agreement with Hidalgo County in reference to the development of Los Ebanos Road project. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item.
Good evening. The next item is consideration and possible action to ratify and approve a food truck concession agreement between the City of Mission and Pineapple Ninjas LLC for the operation of a food truck concession at Sharing Municipal Golf Course, authorizing the sale of prepared food items, establishing concession fees and revenue sharing provisions, and authorizing the city manager to execute all necessary documents. This is a ratification, and this is for the food truck that is being placed at our Sharing Golf Course to be able to serve our night golf operations. And the existing compensation that was negotiated was again at, can you hear me, was at $600 a month, or 5% of gross sales, whatever's higher.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve, but I also have a question.
Okay, there's a motion and a
Second.
second. What is your question?
As it becomes more successful and we see the need for more food trucks, is that something that we're considering to be out there?
That's something that we can consider if it's the will of the council to take a look at that option. I mean, this agreement is only available for a year-to-year basis, and we have the option to reconsider and terminate at any time. So if it's something that we want to renegotiate the agreement and allow other food trucks to come, we can. Under this existing agreement, they do have a non-exclusive, they have an exclusive right to sell right now, but it's something that we can evaluate as we get a little bit further in.
But it was available for other
Yes, correct.
businesses to have applied.
Yes, correct. We've actually solicited more than once, and we tried reaching out to a couple of businesses to see if it would be able to be solicited. Unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of candidates, and I think one of the biggest reasons is because they wanted the beverage sales, like the alcohol sales, and that's something that we need in-house to help generate revenue.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so there is a motion and a second to ratify the contract with Pineapple Ninjas LLC. All in favor say aye.
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 All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you.
And the next item is the resolicit for bids.
Good evening. Discussion on possible action on matters related to authorization to resolicit bids for odor control chemicals for the Public Works Department sanitary sewer collection system. The odor control chemicals are utilized throughout the city's sanitary sewer collection system and wastewater facilities to reduce and neutralize odors associated with wastewater operations. The original solicitation request for proposals number 26-168-0105 was authorized by City Council on December 9th of 2025 and sequentially advertise and receive bids. However, due to the lapse of time since the original solicitation process and the absence of a contract award, staff recommends resoliciting the project to ensure current market prices, maximize vendor participation, and maintain an integrity in the competitive procurement process. Purchase will be made as needed basis. Staff is requesting authorization to proceed with a new solicit for these services.
Okay, thank you.
Also moving.
All right, there's a motion
Second.
and a second to authorize the re-solicitation of bids. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. There is no unfinished business. We've already taken care of executive sessions, so is there a motion to
Move
adjourn?
to adjourn.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.